Greetings. Welcome to this class today. Today we're going to be doing fascia and lymphatic flow. These are deeply interconnected. Fascia is the body's continuous web of connective tissue that surrounds the muscles, organs and nerves and the lymph vessels. So when fascia becomes tight, dehydrated or restricted from stress, injury, inflammation or repetitive posture, it can create compression and stagnation around the lymphatic pathways. So today we're working on releasing those lymphatic energetic flow within the fascia. And in Yin Yoga, we're going to start off with a little bit of energetic and working on the neck. We get a lot of these lymph nodes in our neck, our shoulders, our spleen, our legs. And in Yin Yoga, we're also going to follow with the Yin Yoga after we've awakened the lymph system in long held poses. They hydrate and soften the facial tissue as these are interconnected. So we create space, elasticity, and improved glide between layers of connective tissue. So we're going to do some breath work, muscular movement, tissue compression, and facial mobility. Okay, so let's begin. And Yin Yoga supports the lymphatic flow through deep diaphragmatic breathing, which we'll start off with. Gentle compression, decompression as we hold the poses for longer lengths. We're working with the meridian lines as well, our chi, our energy system. Joint traction, so we're holding the poses to deeply get into that deep fascia to release it. And it's a nervous system relaxation and improved facial hydration. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to start off with some deep breathing, and then we're going to work on our neck and shoulders, some movement to get the lymph system flowing, and then we'll go down onto the mat into some yin poses to carry on releasing that fascia and get our lymphatic system flowing. And if it's stagnant, we can become bloated, exhausted, inflammation in the body, which creates pain. So the lymphatic system and facial tissue is very important. So welcome, and let's begin. So I'm just going to do that. Okay. So I'm going to start off with some deep breathing. So get your block or your chair, sitting on your chair or your block. As we start with some deep belly breathing, if you're sitting on a block, push yourself forward so that you're kind of on the edge of your block and your knees are slightly lower than your hips. So we're going to start off with some deep breathing just to relax the whole body, and this can also help to start to release the lymph nodes, okay, because we're decompressing and relaxing our nervous system. So taking a deep breath in as you lengthen the spine. On the exhale, relax the chin towards the chest, gently lengthen the back of the neck. Taking a deep breath in into your abdomen. On the exhale, deeply relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Taking a deep breath into your ribs. On the exhale, deeply relaxing the arms and the hands. Deep breath into the heart center, into your chest. Let the chest expand, and on the exhale, deeply relaxing the spine. grounding and rooting with your root chakra to the earth's energies. Taking another deep breath into your belly, let the belly expand. And on the exhale, taking that breath down into the legs and the feet. Now we're going to take a deep breath into our abdomen. Hold that breath as we take it up into the ribs and up into the heart center in one breath. So start breathing into the abdomen. Taking that breath into the ribs, up into the upper chest. And exhale down the upper chest, the ribs and the abdomen. This is our yogic breath. Let's do that again. Breathing in to the abdomen, up into the ribs, up into the heart center, and exhale down the heart center, the ribs and the lower belly. Do one more into the abdomen. Feel it expand up into the ribs, up into the upper chest, and exhale down the upper chest, the ribs and the abdomen. And we have the cat come to join us, Angel. We're just doing some deep belly breaths. Deep breathing can help to get that lymph flowing because it relaxes the body. That lymphatic fluid going. Movement and Yin Yoga, stretching. Yin Yoga helps to release deep tight fascia tissue, and the fascia, if that's tight, can reduce our lymphatic flow. And we need to release that tight fascia to help keep our lymphatic flow system flowing naturally and normally. So we have a lot of the lymph nodes in our neck and shoulders. So we're going to start off with some neck curls and shoulder curls. So taking a breath in, into the heart center. We inhale into the heart, exhale from the abdomen. On the exhale, taking your neck over to the right, your right ear to your right shoulder. Feeling the stretch on the left side of the neck. Inhale up to center. Exhale from the abdomen, taking the left ear to the left shoulder, feeling the stretch on the right side of your neck. Inhale, coming up to center. Exhale, taking your chin down to your chest, stretching the back of the neck. Inhale up to center. Exhale, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale back to center. So now we're going to do some circles. So we inhale. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder, gently and slowly bringing that neck down and around to the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale, taking it round the back. So just feeling that neck, releasing the tension in our lymph nodes in the neck. And when we've done 3 one way, we're going to go the other way, nice and slow and controlled. We inhale up and round the back, and we exhale down and round. The energy, the lymph fluid flowing in the neck, releasing the tension, the tightness, the fascia. And the next time your right ear comes to your right shoulder, just get your hand and just gently hold the head, feeling that stretch on the left side of the neck. Inhale up to center. Exhale, taking the left ear to the left shoulder and just holding it gently with your left hand, intensifying that stretch on the right side of the neck. Inhale up to center. Now we're going to do some shoulder curls. So we inhale up and forward, exhale down around the back, bringing the shoulder blades together. Inhale up and forward, exhale down around the back. And the other way, bringing the shoulder blades together up and round in a big circle. Now taking your arms, inhale, bringing your arms up. Exhale, placing your right hand on the side, leaning over. Take a breath here, feeling that stretch on the left side of our bodies, our left meridian line. Gallbladder. Inhale up to center, taking your left hand to your left buttock and bringing up the right arm, feeling the stretch on the right side. So welcoming the gallbladder, the kidney, the spleen, to release that fascia and help the lymphatic flow. So if you're feeling any tension in your body, you're feeling any pain in your body, or you have autoimmune disease, this can really help you because a lot of it is trapped fascia and lymphatic flow. So now we're going to come onto our knee, hands and knees, releasing the block. We inhale, we're going to do cat-cow, lifting up, belly towards the floor. Exhaling from the abdomen, arching, chin to chest. Inhale, belly towards the floor, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, looking up. Belly towards the mat. Exhale, arching the spine, chin to chest, look between the legs. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, now curling your toes. I'm going to inhale. And exhale, coming up into downward dog. Pushing the hands away, pushing your shoulders away with the hands. Just walking those feet because now we're working our lymphatic nodes in our ankles and our meridian lines of fascia. Walking the hands up into forward bend. Inhale with a straight spine, coming up. Hands overhead and to the heart center. So now we're going to do some movement to really get the lymphatic flow moving with our fascia, okay? So first of all, we're going to just do some tapping. So I just want you to take your fingers, 3 fingers, and just start to tap it on your neck from your ears down to your shoulders like this. We're tapping on the neck and we're just taking that tapping down to the shoulders, and you can sweep it as well if you want, or tapping. So we're awakening those lymph nodes in our neck and shoulders. And we can also go under the armpits. We have a lot of the lymph nodes under the armpits. So just gentle tapping and squeezing. And the other side. And squeezing. Okay, let's begin. We're going to start with some arm swings. So we inhale up. Exhale down, and then we're just going to swing our arms, going side to side, getting those lymph nodes in our arms, our armpits, just swinging them side to side. Lifting up the arms and over to the right. Inhale to center, over to the left. Inhale to center. Bring the arms back down. We're just going to do some gentle bouncing now, because the bouncing helps to get everything awakened. So we're just going to do gentle bouncing, softening the knees, and just some gentle bouncing. Gentle bouncing. Feel your body start to waken up. This is really good to do in the morning. And bouncing, getting all the energy flowing. And we can start to do some little twists as well. And this is like a pranayama, so we're watching our breath as well. Twisting. Well done. So we're just waking up our whole immune system, our nervous system, getting that lymphatic fluid flowing. And we're going to do some twists. So bringing your arms in center and twist. Keeping the arms straight, just twisting. Now letting your arms go and just let them tap on your sides as you twist. Awakening the spine. And now we need to awaken our ankles. So we double inhale and come up on our toes, lifting up the arms, coming up on your toes, and then we double exhale, come back onto our heels, bending the knees and bringing the arms down. Let's go. And just rolling up on our toes, inhale up, exhale down. So just awakening our ankles and our legs. Now let's do some arm swings as though you're doing backstroke. So inhale up, exhale down and round. So just swinging those arms round. Awakening our lymph nodes. And then taking the palms to center, we inhale, double inhale, lifting our arms out to the side. And double exhale back into center. Again. And then we can take our arms up. Looking up. Exhale back to center. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale back to the heart center. Well done. We can just do some little ankles and wrist twists. Okay, so you probably feel like the energy's warmed up a little bit and you've got a little bit more, breathing's got a little bit faster, and we've kind of awakened our immune system, our nervous system, our lymphatic system. Okay, so now we're going to move down onto the mat and we're going to work on yin poses, which are working with the deep fascia, the meridian lines in the body, and the releasing the fascia helps to get that lymphatic flow going to reduce inflammation in the body. So I'm just going to move the camera so you can see me. Okay, maybe that's too much. Okay, so we're going to start with, let's get the mat right. Okay, so we're going to start with the opening up our shoulders, because we've got a lot of lymph nodes are in the neck and the shoulders. So coming down onto our knees in tabletop. Okay. I'm going to start with thread the needle. Okay. And this targets our posterior shoulders, shoulder fascia, our thoracic spine, and our neck tension. Works with the heart meridian, the small intestines, and works with the heart and the throat chakra. Okay, so we're on our hands and knees in tabletop. We're going to come down onto our elbow on the left elbow, and then thread our right arm through and rest our head on the right side. Now, you might want to use a block here to rest your head on, if that's easier. And we're going to hold this position. So use your block if you need, or put cushions under your knees if you need. Threading that arm through the left arm, resting our right arm face on our right side. And let's begin. So we're going to hold it here. So deep breathing. So we hold, find a position. Once we find what's comfortable, we hold it. So now let's focus on our breath. Inhale into the heart. Nice slow, deep breath. On the exhale into the abdomen, deeply relax the face. Inhale, gentle ujjayi breath. The demonstration is on my YouTube channel. The link is in the description. Inhale into the heart, gentle ujjayi. Exhale, relax in the neck, relax in the shoulders and the jaw. On each exhale, we relax the body. Inhale, deep inhale into the heart. Exhale, relax in the belly, relax in the spine, the buttocks. Inhale. Now, if you want to take this deeper, you can lift this arm up and rest it behind into the back of your pants, or just behind your back, depending on what feels good for you. Okay, taking the breath now into where you feel this stretch. You should feel it on the outer sides of the arms, meridian line, our kidney and our lung meridian line. And this is deeply releasing the tension in the neck and the shoulders to get that lymphatic fluid flowing. If we become dry and dehydrated, again, we haven't got the proper lymphatic flow going into our system, into our cells, and that can create sluggishness, bloatedness, pain, inflammation. One more breath. On the exhale, pushing yourself up with your left hand. Coming into just resting your neck here, taking a breath. We're going to go on the other side, so threading our right arm through the left arm, through the right arm, and we do the same on the other side. Now you can again lift your arm up and rest it around your back. Just make sure you're not creating too much pressure
on your neck, or keep your right arm by your face. So inhale into the heart. Exhale, relax in the face. Inhale, gentle ujjayi. Exhale into the neck. Remember, we hold the yin poses in stillness. We find our edge that we know is enough. If we go any further, we don't want any pain. And we hold the pause to deeply release tight fascia tissue. Inhale into the heart. Exhale into the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, taking that under our armpits. Releasing. Exhaling into the spine. Inhale. On the exhale, taking the breath into the arm that's underneath. So the left arm. Just being aware of how your body feels right now. As we work on the neck, shoulders, armpits, releasing any tension around our lymph nodes and our fascia tissue. 2 more breaths. Then pushing up on your right arm, coming back to center. Open up your knees, and we're just going to come down into child's pose. Resting your forehead on the mat, the buttocks on the heels, stretching those arms out, our fingertips, and then relaxing. So the arms are straight, and we're really working on meridian lines in our arms. To release deep fascia tissue within the arms, the armpits, the neck, the shoulders. Deep breath, inhale, ujjayi into the heart center. Exhale from the abdomen, deepening further down onto those heels. One more breath. Well done. Coming up onto our knees. Okay, so what we're going to do now is put it more down. Okay, we're going to go with a supported fish pose. Okay, and this is the front neck fascia, our diaphragm, and our throat line. It works with the meridians of the lung, the heart, the stomach, and the chakras of the heart and the throat. Okay. So, supported fish pose. You can use your pillow or your blocks. And we can rest our neck on the block, or we can put our cushion or our block underneath our spine. So it's kind of like we put your cushion or your block just above your sacrum, your root chakra. Taking the legs out, and you can use a block for your head if need be, but we really want to focus on that slight bend in the spine. And if you can either leave your arms at the side or inhale and bring them up overhead, so we're also working our long meridian lines in our arms and releasing those lymphatic lymph nodes in the arms, the neck and the shoulders. So now we're going to relax into our position. You can use your bolster or a blanket or a cushion under your spine. I'm using a block. Settle into the pose. Find your edge so it's not hurting. We don't want any pain, but we need to be able to feel that stretch. I'm feeling it in my spine. So now I'm working the gallbladder meridian line and the spleen connected to the lymphatic nodes. So now let's relax the body, taking a deep breath in. On the exhale, relax the jaw, relax the face, relax the eyes. Taking a deep breath in. On the exhale, relax in the neck, relax in the shoulders. Breathing in into our arms. On the exhale, deeply relax in the arms. Now taking a breath into the spine. Deeply relax in the spine on the exhale. Deep breath into the abdomen. Now breathing in to the toes and the soles of the feet. Taking a breath from the feet up to the lower legs, up into the lower upper legs. Exhale, deeply relax the body. Keeping that chin gently towards the chest, so we're slightly massaging the thoracic, our throat chakra, and the lymph nodes. With each exhale, deeply relax the body. As we deeply release tight fascia in our gallbladder, our spine, meridian lines running up the back of the spine, the back of the neck, over the head, to the forehead. Two more deep breaths. Watching the heart and the abdomen expand. And on the exhale, deeply relaxing the body down. One more breath. And when you're ready, bending the knees, releasing the bolster, the cushion, the block, gently putting your spine back on the mat and just taking a moment to notice the sensations in that lower spine. You feel it feels revitalized, got the energy flowing. Okay, and the next one we're going to do is Banasana. This is one of my favourite. It's like a twist. It's one of my favourites. So we're going to go in the shape of a banana, and we're really going to work the meridian lines on this side body, connected to our kidneys, our spleen, our gallbladder, and it works with our shoulders, our ribs, our spleen, and also the solar plexus and heart chakra. Okay. So lying flat on the floor, bringing your arms overhead, taking your left foot over to the left, your left leg, then taking your upper body over to the left. Then taking your right leg beside that left leg, so you should feel a stretch really down this right side. Now you can leave it there, or you can take your neck, your head kind of over to the left, so we're getting a little stretch in that right side. Or you can take your right leg and lock it over the left ankle. So finding what's good for you, settling in, finding your edge. Let's begin. Inhale into the heart, lengthening. Exhale from the abdomen. Feeling that stretch of that right side. Really working our gallbladder meridian line. Inhale into your heart. Exhale, relax in the face, relax in the jaw. Inhale into your neck. On the exhale, deeply relax in the neck. Now breathing into your arms, where you feel the stretch in your arms as we work our lung and heart meridian, breathing into the arms, working those lymph nodes in the armpits. Exhale, deeply relax the arms. Now taking a breath into where you feel that stretch on the right side of your body. Breathing into that stretch. Exhale, deeply relaxing, feeling that energetic flow as we release deep fascia of the spleen, the kidneys, the gallbladder, the lungs. Now taking a breath into your abdomen. Sending the breath down the legs into your feet on the exhale. Just observing the breath, observing the body. And if a thought comes in, Just observe it, be the silent watcher, don't get trapped in the thought, because thoughts will come and go. Bringing your awareness back to your breath, back into your inner body. Imagine that fascia releasing, the lymph nodes refreshing as the lymphatic fluid begins to flow, easing pain and tension in those parts of the body, the neck, the shoulders, the spine. The legs. One more deep breath. Release the arms, release the head back to center, releasing the legs. Taking a breath here in Shavasana. Exhale, chin to chest. Just taking a moment to notice how your right side of your body feels compared to your left side of your body. Noticing the subtle difference. My right side feels more alive, more awakened. My left side feels sluggish. So now I'm going to move on to the banana to the banana pose and work our left side of the body. We always must work each side so that we are balanced. So now, taking your legs, your right leg, and just twist over to the left. Taking your upper body over to the right, and taking your left leg beside that right leg or locking it over the ankle. So finding your position now, finding your edge. As we work on our meridian lines on the left side, releasing that fascia tissue, working the spleen, the gallbladder, the kidneys, the heart, the lungs, the intestines, and releasing the lymph flow fluid that's blocked. Feeling that stretch on the left side of the body now. Inhale. Gentle Ujjayi breath. Exhale, relax the face, relax the jaw. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, relaxing the neck and the shoulders. Inhale into the arms, where you feel that stretch. Opening up the lungs. Now taking the breath into that stretch you feel on the left side of the body. Exhale. Taking the breath now into the spine. Or gallbladder meridian, and exhale, deeply relaxing the spine. And it's good to move our spine forward, backward twists to keep the spine flexible and the lymph fluid flowing and our fascia soft and hydrated, which releases and eases any pain in our lower spine. Now taking the breath into your toes and your soles of your feet. And taking the breath up the legs into the groin. Just observing the breath and how you're feeling right now. Quiet mind. Don't judge without judgment. Just accept whatever is here, right now. Two more breaths. On each exhale, deeply relaxing into the stretch. Anasana. Last breath. And releasing the head, upper body, releasing the legs, and just taking a breath in Shavasana. Remember, the breathing helps to get the lymph fluid moving too. Two more deep breaths. Noticing how your body feels now. And here you could maybe move your neck slowly, looking over to the right and then over to the left, keeping that neck aligned and relaxed. So, gently rolling over onto your side and pushing yourself up with your arm. We're now going to work on we're going to work on our groin area because our lymph nodes are also in the top of our legs here, the groin area. So just tap that gently or gently massage it. And this is one of our lymph nodes and our connected to the heart. And just gently rubbing inside of the legs. And we're going to work on this now in the saddle pose. Okay. Okay, so we inhale, sitting up, and now you might want to sit on a block, or if your knees are tense, we can put some blocks under our knees like this, and you can put a cushion under your buttocks. Okay. Okay. So we gently roll ourselves forward until we can't go anymore. Once you've found you can't go anymore unless there's pain, this is your edge. And so now we're going to hold it where we feel comfortable. Now you can use a bolster here to rest your head on. Or you could use your blocks and put cushions under your knees. And you could rest your chin on there like that and put cushions under your knees. Or use your bolster. Whatever is comfortable for you. So let's begin to hold. So working our gallbladder meridian line here. And we're working our groin, which can become blocked if our fascia is tight. And it can stop that lymphatic flow moving through the groin. relax the face. Inhale, gentle ujjayi into the heart. On the exhale, relax the face, the eyebrows, the jaw, the lips and the teeth. Inhale, lengthening the spine. The neck is relaxed, no tension in the neck. On the exhale, taking the breath into the neck. Taking a deep breath now into the shoulder blades. On the exhale, relax in the shoulders. Taking a deep breath now in to the spine where you feel the stretch. This is working our root chakra, we're grounded. Now taking a breath into where you feel that stretch in the inner legs. Okay. The kidney meridian line. Exhale deeply, relaxing the legs and see if you can go just a little bit further down without pain. Just observing what's coming and going in the thoughts without getting tangled in it. Bringing yourself back to your breath, your inner body. You imagine that fascia releasing. Any tension, we let go of it. The pain begins to dissolve. The lymph fluid begins to flow through your system. Oiling all our cells. Reducing inflammation. 2 more deep breaths. Last breath. And inhale, pushing yourself back up. Well done. Removing the blocks, bringing the feet together. We're going to do the windshield wipers. This is also good for the lymph nodes. Go back, hands behind the buttocks, and just taking the knees left to right, like a windscreen wiper. Feeling that in the body. We're going to finish off with legs up the wall and then Shavasana. So you might want to put a top on to keep warm as we finish off. Okay. So legs up the wall is a beautiful, beautiful practice. It's one of my favourite. And it gets all the flow and the energetic flow coming back down the legs in to the rest of our bodies. It really gets that fluid flowing back down. Now, we just lay on our back and then we bring our knees to chest, chin to chest, and lift up the legs. Now, you can put a little cushion or a block here just to help keep those legs up in the air. So just rest the end of your buttocks on the end of a cushion, or you can just put a little block there just to help keep the legs up. You can keep the arms by the side, or you can lift them up overhead. Finding your position and finding the edge, and then we hold in stillness. Now this is a really good pose. Legs up the wall. It gets the blood flowing back down, stagnant flow, lymph flow, blood flow from our feet down into our legs, back to the heart. Now, the lymphatic fluid doesn't have a pump like the heart pumps the blood. So this is why we need to work with it and help it by movement, stretching, Yin Yoga, breath work. And we're going to finish off with vibrational humming sound, which is also good to awaken and keep that lymph fluid flowing throughout our body. I will be uploading an ebook on the fascia and lymphatic system, and I will attach it to this video, the link for you to get that ebook. It will be a free download, and I will upload it to this video or onto my channel. So inhale, keeping that chin towards the chest. Inhale, lengthening the back of the neck. Exhale, chin gently towards the chest. Inhale into the feet. Imagine that breath coming down the legs into the groin. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deeply relax. If the mind wanders off, just bring it back to the body. Observe what the mind is doing. Bring yourself back into gentle ujjayi breath, the sound of the ocean, to quiet the mind and relax the nervous system. Breathing into the abdomen now, letting the abdomen expand. On the exhale, deeply relaxing the hips and the buttocks. Taking that breath into the arms, meridian lines in the arms. Awakening those lymph nodes in the armpits, the shoulders and the neck. Three more deep breaths. Last breath. And bringing the arms back down, releasing the cushion or the block. And gently bringing the legs back down as we go into Shavasana, our final relaxation. Relaxing the whole body, the spine. feet are gently apart, flopping away from each other. Space between the legs. Space between the arms and the body. The palms are up. Chin gently towards the chest. Inhale into the abdomen. Let the belly expand as far as you can. And exhale, deeply grounding into the earth. And just taking a notice to see how your body and how your mind feels now compared to before we started the class. Taking the breath into the toes and the feet, the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, the roots of the tree. Taking the breath from the feet up into the lower legs, the calves, the shins, the knees. And up into the upper legs. We also have lymph nodes behind the knees. Relaxing both legs into beingness. Now taking a deep breath into the abdomen. Watching the abdomen and the hips expand, and on the exhale, deeply relax that lower spine into the mat. As you root and ground to the tree of life. Now taking the breath from the root chakra at the base of your spine, up the spine, from the lower, middle, upper. Breathing into the lower spine, taking up into the middle of the spine, and the upper spine. Exhale down the upper, middle, lower spine. Now taking the breath into the abdomen, up into the ribs, and into the upper chest. Exhale down the upper chest, the ribs, the lower belly. Now taking the breath into the fingertips, the palms of the hands, the back of the hands. Taking the breath into the lower arms, the wrists, the lower arms, and the upper arms. Relaxing both arms and the torso into beingness. Now taking the breath into the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, and the throat chakra. On the exhale, deeply relaxing the neck and the shoulders. Taking the breath into the back of the head, the top of the head, the forehead is wide. Relaxing the jaw, the cheeks, the throat chakra, the eyebrows, the eyelashes, the lashes, the eyelids. Taking a deep breath in, deep behind the eyes. Exhale, mind floating on the breath, breath leading the mind to the heart. And just taking a moment in this silence and stillness of the world's rush. When you're ready, just bring some movement, perhaps a stretch, perhaps a gentle rolling of your neck over to the right and over to the left. Roll over onto your right side, take a breath here. And gently push yourself up into sitting, and we do some humming to finish off. Do some humming to finish off. You ready? So sitting on your block or sitting on your chair, and we're going to do some nice humming to finish off. Sitting with a straight spine, the neck is towards the chin is towards the chest, the neck is lengthened. So we inhale, lengthen up the spine. Deep breath in, and on the exhale we we're humming out, and that vibration helps to release it helps with the lymph fluid, it helps the sensations to release the lymph nodes, and it helps to relax the nervous system and the immune system. So taking a deep breath in up the spine, and we're humming out like the bee. Inhale up the spine, deep breath. Exhale, humming. Feel that vibration in the lymphatic system, the lymphatic flow. Taking a deep breath in, and now we're going to Om, that first universal sound. We're going to Om out. Inhale, taking the breath up the spine, deep inhalation. Exhale, Om. And again, deep inhalation. As far as you can. And and last one, deep breath in, fill those lungs. Cat. Oh, it's the cat. She's enjoying the sound, yeah, because it's a deep, healing, vibrational sound of consciousness. Last one, inhale deeply as far as you can. Exhale. Om. Feel the sensations of that breath work. Feel the energy flowing through the body, the sensations from that vibrational humming. Feeling the aliveness of the inner body. And just noticing the difference, how you feel now compared to before we started the class. And we bring our palms together to the heart center. Gratitude for breath, for life, for the practice, for the teachings. May the practice not only benefit ourselves, but all beings. May all beings be happy and free. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Namaste. Peace be with you. Namaste.